it somebody I don't know? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Well, hello there, sunflowers. Yes, I am magically in Mama Crone's seat today. However, I am here to do a video on Roblox, surprisingly, because if you guys do not know or is not aware of the what could we call it? It's both a mobile and a gaming app. The gaming platform Roblox, if you're not familiar with, it originally came out in 2004, and Baby Chrome was loving that game back in the day. And it's nothing. I will have pictures right here showing old school Roblox in comparison to what Roblox looks today, if you guys are not familiar. And because of that, I'm very flabbergasted and awestruck because allegedly there's a lot of PDFs files or pedos that are using Roblox as the new X trafficking website. And that's quite disturbing. The age requirement to be on Roblox is, as usual, 13 and up is the age requirement. However, there is people on there that are under the age of 13, and I believe you can be that with the parental use of a parent. Because one parent today, I will be playing, their son is 7, so he's under the age limit, but he still plays Roblox. So there seems like there's some legalities in how you can get around to have your child who's under 13 to be on Roblox. However, 13 or not, PDF files are picking up children or trying to meet children. I get it. They're under the teens. It'll be a little bit harder, but still, this is supposed to be a teenage app, supposedly, but children still use it. And so teenage girls and teenage boys can be picked up by these pedophiles. So I'm just going to play 2 news clips to start off with. Don't worry, it's going to get good. It's going to get juicy because there's way more to just, it's just an app that allegedly children are getting taken advantage of. Well, not allegedly, because I have news articles to prove that there are people that have been having several lawsuits against Roblox for this. And what is Roblox doing about it? Oh, we'll find out. Oh, don't worry. I have that answer for you guys. Literally, this is the second time that literally as soon as I start playing a video for this, the app just wants to crash on me. I don't know what is up with me not being able to record this video without having some sort of glitch. So now I'm just like, there must be something onto this in the injury surrounding Roblox. I'm just saying. But here is a news clip, as I was saying before I was brutally interrupted. Thank you.
A new lawsuit against the popular gaming platform Roblox. It alleges the app puts profits over people and has allowed a culture of pedophilia to run rampant. The Texas man who filed the suit is referred to as John Doe. He says he was only 11 years old when an individual in his 30s posed as a minor and began requesting illicit images from him in exchange for currency.
Had to pause it real quick, also just maybe to get Bass copyright. This individual, she's going to say it in the news article, but this individual that's now forming this lawsuit is now older. This happened back in 2007, so around the time when baby Crone was playing Roblox. So that shows you how long it has been it's not rampant, but now it's rampant. But that just shows you how it has been used and abused over the years. And now that it's getting worse, nothing is being done about it. And now we're hearing about these lawsuits
on the platform. Roblox has responded to the lawsuit, in part saying, quote, "We are deeply troubled by any incident that endangers our users." Adding, while no system is perfect, Roblox has implemented rigorous safeguards, including restrictions on sharing personal information, links, and user-to-user image sharing, and prohibiting sexual conversations.
That is true. You can't even say like a word that sounds negative without them putting the asterisks in it. So at least back in the day when baby Crone used to play, and I remember not that I was doing anything explicit, but when you meet friends online, you want to Skype with them. So you're just like, oh, this is my Skype. Hey, yes. I feel like I'm dating myself, but it was like, hey, this is my Skype username. Let's call on Skype as we play Roblox together. So that way we can link up and it makes it more easier than having to message. I totally get it. These days you have phone numbers. These days you have Discord. So there's more things than just Skype. You can use Zoom. So there WhatsApp. So there's many ways that you can get in contact with children these days and share numbers with each other. And even, I'm not even gonna lie, to go back down some nostalgia, I did hop back on Roblox, like I'll say, like maybe this is around the pandemic time, so 2020, so like 5 years ago. And there was somebody that was like a cool person. I was just like, hey, you know what? I'm vibing with you. He apparently was the same age. And I was trying to exchange some social media networks to them because I was just like, hey, you know what? I like you. I want to get to know you more. And, just so you know how friends is with switching with social media. And it was just hard to get that name across because like Roblox would just watch over it. So as they say, there are some safeguards there. I can attest to that. But that's like at least 20 years ago. So I don't know what it is like today and how strict those safeguards are now today.
End quote. While the abuse John Doe alleges happened in 2007, Roblox is now facing multiple lawsuits on behalf of children in at least 9 different states. And that's just from this year alone.
Frightful. Very frightful, right? Another news article.
Popular online gaming platform Roblox facing a new lawsuit accusing it of allowing sexual predators to victimize children. Ike Ajachi is here with the details. Good morning again, Ike.
Good morning, Michael. An urgent warning for parents. Roblox, the massive online gaming platform, is now facing multiple lawsuits accusing it of prioritizing profits over safety, painting a real-time nightmare for kids. The latest lawsuit filed by Louisiana's Attorney General says predators have convinced children as young as 10 to share explicit images, offering Robux, the platform's currency, or threatening to expose those photos if kids don't pay up. And it's not.
So now we blackmailing children now? What in the confoodle is going on over here on Roblox? But don't worry, because you're just like, okay, is Roblox doing anything? They got all these lawsuits, and if they know that there's a rampant breeding ground of these PDF files, they would do something, right? You would think that, right? Well, here's a video for you guys. Where is it? Here it is.
Creator all the systems. If you're not aware of what's going on, let me tell you, there's a couple of content creators online right now that are trying to catch PDF files.
And remember, I've been pointing the wrong way. And remember, I'm so used to pointing over in this direction. Remember that name, Schlurp. I'm going to play a clip by him, so don't worry. Just remember.
On Roblox. And what is Roblox doing about this? Are they helping them? No, they're suing them. That's right, they're sending them cease and desists for trying to keep Roblox a safe environment for children. Roblox is taking the side of the PDF files. Take that shit off your systems right now, dude. The company does not care about the protection of your child. They care about money. There are tons of predators.
Okay, let's hear from the alleged person that's getting sued himself, shall we?
Against Roblox. But there's something even crazier. I am mentioned 13 times within this lawsuit because of a very crazy situation that you might or might not know. Kentucky is calling Roblox a website of choice for child predators. And they could not have stolen those words right out of my mouth because in 10 months, I got 6 child predators within the Roblox community arrested in real life. And Roblox repaid me with that by sending me the cease and desist letter. This right here. They sent me this piece of paper and told me that they would sue me if I ever touched their website again. I spent 2 years trying to blow the whistle on what was going on with Roblox, and they tried to silence me over it, and that is where attorney generals are now stepping up to the plate. In this lawsuit, it mentions the rings where predators are using.
Can you believe this? You would think you would be like an honorary hero for trying to save children, but no, you get a cease and desist letter. And allegedly, it's because you're teaching people how to be pedophiles on the internet. So therefore, get off. Yeah, okay, that one makes sense, Roblox. That one makes sense. Totally. That one totally made sense. But hey, you know what? Forget that. Let's hear about the facts. You remember how you have to be 13 and up, but you heard somebody said that they was 11 and 10. And like I said, later you're going to hear about somebody 7. So if you're 13 and under or 13 and up, just any age period in the teens, well, any age less than 18, let's just say, why are we having a dating app feature on Roblox? Oh, yes, you heard that right. A dating feature on a children's app for 13 and up. But of course, you can be under 13 with parental vision.
If you play Roblox, you might want to watch this video, as Roblox may now be rolling out a new adult dating feature that requires, you guessed it, an ID verification. You see, the CEO, David Baszucki, is now envisioning the future of Roblox to incorporate a dating or counter-loneliness platform that, yes, is inclusive of adults, where a 21 and up ID verified aspect of the platform will be available for virtual dating and more. And to quote the CEO specifically, he says that he thinks that people might be afraid to go on a real life date and might find it easier to have a virtual date to start off with.
I stopped on the perfect face. You serious? Like, that makes sense to you? Okay. But hey, here's some actual footage, and look at the ages. You'll see the ages. I'll mute that. Look at that. Look at all the different ages of people on here. You see somebody that is 8, somebody that is 37, did that say? 7, 9, like, come on now. And what are they doing on the dating feature? So there's no restriction to how old you have to be to date. Like, I get kids like to play make believe and like, oh, I'm going to pretend to marry you and stuff like that. But let's not mix that with actual dating with somebody way older than you. And you would think common sense makes sense. You see the age and you're like, oh, I'm single digit. They double digit. I shouldn't date. I don't think that's what goes through their mind. I don't even think that. And if they do, great for them. But I don't think that some of them really take that time to investigate, because they just don't understand how dangerous it is. So from an innocent mind, you're just going to take things at face value. So because of that, let's play this. Now let's play some clips. Let's play some clips of actual parents reacting. I'll start with this one.
Again? Why do I not want you to play Roblox? So, number one, Roblox is made up of a bunch of different games, and there are people who create those games, like players, and they don't always have the best interests of little kids.
And remember, you guys remember a few months ago, was it this year, last year, Kim Kardashian was allegedly saying that her X tape was seen on Roblox and North was on there and she was nervous for North. And at first we all didn't believe it, but now that I'm starting to hear about the sexual community on Roblox, I'm starting to have some belief that that was actually true, but still that just shows you the danger. And we've even had a celebrity try to be vocal about that before anybody really had some idea of what's going on. And I'm not even sure if people still know how rampant this is till this day.
There's some content on there that's suggestive.
I'm not a kid.
How old are you?
7.
You're 7. But the other thing about Roblox that mommy doesn't like is that they have open loop games, which means when you kind of complete something, there's no actual end to the game. It shoves you into the next
Yes.
level or the next portion of the game. So there's just like no end. It just keeps going and going and going. And that keeps you kind of addicted and it keeps you wanting to play the game. Whereas if it had a closed loop.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, there is something wrong with that, but Actually, I could totally understand that. You can spend hours and hours and hours on Roblox. I know from experience. So because of that, I could completely understand that's a concern for her as a parent. However, I'm not sure if there's like some sort of parental control. I'm not trying to give advice out here anyway, but this is just these are just some of the things that are concerning to parents outside of the fact that there is PDF files.
And the game ended and it was like, good job, you're finished. Do you want to keep playing or not? That would be different.
Guess what? I would just stop.
Mommy normally has to tell you to get off, don't I?
Yeah, but tomorrow I'll probably play it. Because number 4, I knew you were going to ask this. Scary games.
Yeah, Uncle.
Also, you see how the 7-year-old is trying to justify how they're going to make the right actions and right choices and right decisions. So we're already seeing the maturity different levelance here just right off of this video that I'm showing you guys. So just think about that when it comes to dating or being approached by somebody way older than you that can groom you and play those psychological manipulative games, and you don't know that you're getting run up on. I think that's the slang term.
Andrew was saying there's some kind of scary stuff on there too.
Yeah, like
some
Godzilla,
jump scare.
Wide mouth. He keeps his mouth open all year.
In Roblox?
Yeah.
You're not doing a good job pleading your cause.
That little bit of understanding, but no, here is a true person's reaction to what has happened to their child. And I apologize in advance for the profanity.
And I see this shit. That is a motherfucking naked ass character climbing onto the bed with the words at the top saying, "Take your clothes off." Then I caught another video.
You can see this entire video because the way it started off was her child was saying, what is this person saying? And they spelt it out, and she couldn't, context clues couldn't tell. She was just like, what? I don't even know what you're spelling. Let me see. So she goes to see what her child is doing, and this is what her eyes are met with.
A naked character on top of another character spelling out a moan, talking about some Now, mind you, before I recorded the second video, the motherfucker was bouncing up and down on his character. Look, if y'all get in my motherfucking comments and y'all go against anything that I'm saying, or you don't agree with the way that I'm acting or agreeing with what I'm saying, you're a fucking problem, because in this household, I do not subject and expose my child to adult conversations or adult things. Period, point blank. Bottom.
I get it's the internet, and I get it. These are like the iPad generation, new generation, new mindset, generation alpha and after. We're on a whole different alphabet. So the fact that we're on alpha should tell us that we're already in for something monumentally going to change after Gen Z. So we're about to raise the future, literally. So because of that, here is a clip lastly, and then I'm finished. I just wanted to bring this needed more video proof than me just talking. Like, I'm going to give you my commentary and explain why I picked these videos in particular to show my point and to show the sentiment of how serious this should be taken and why more people need to be aware about this. But I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Crones Henson. Yes, the Crones Henson, if you're not familiar, her early YouTube days. This was back, he literally had a show, How to Catch a Predator. So, and the comments were saying that apparently Crones Henson's retired, and they're just saying, and the comments were making jokes, of course, but they were just basically saying, if Crones Henson's coming out of retirement, you got a problem. Because if the Catch the Predator is coming, I know he has dropped the ball allegedly along the years that I'm unaware of, but from just the show period, and what he symbolizes, it's like calling CPS. So I'm just like, whoa. I'm like, this is then like this needs to be literally taken seriously.
Hansen is now investigating the Roblox PDF story.
Why?
He put out a video saying he wants to put an end to the PDF. He reached out to Schlep, which is the person that Roblox banned for exposing.
Schlep, you remember that guy I played you earlier saying that his name was mentioned 13 times in the article?
PDF. They're also being sued by the state of Louisiana.
They're getting sued by a state?
And remember, somebody else in Louisiana is suing Roblox from that news article that I played for you earlier.
Absolutely. Louisiana says they failed to protect children and allowed games such as Bathroom Simulator and dating simulators where both people under the age of 13 and adults would be in those rooms. Where people get taken advantage of, which many still aren't banned. Louisiana accuses Roblox of putting money and profit before prosecuting PDFs and protecting their community. Because a lot of trafficking happens on Roblox.
What type of company willingly allows PDFs to profit off of them?
Roblox said we don't do that and we do protect our community. However, there's no age limit. Wait a minute, my little sister plays that game! Some people are saying, who's Chris Hansen? He used to catch PDFs on a show called To Catch a Predator in 2004 to 2007. And got
That's all I got for this situation. Every which video article I've played for you, everybody says, why is Roblox protecting the PD files? It's like what is it? It's like Pizzagate. Roblox is like Pizzagate. So I'm just saying, this is my conspiracy. We got an X trafficking ring happening on Roblox right underneath our noses, and nobody's really talking about it. And if you do, you might get a cease and desist. Roblox, do not give me a cease or desist letter. I am just playing video footage and evidence that I found on the internet. So don't come for me. It was more videos than my commentary. So with that being said, that's pretty much what I have to give. And everything I do say is allegedly, so it runs across down the bottom. And you can find it in the description down below. And you know what? I'll just put in allegedly at the beginning of this too, to make sure that I cover all my cases legally, because I do not want to get a cease and desist letter from Roblox for just talking about this. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I sure did. I'm a bit nervous, but hey, you know what? That it is what it is. I finally got through the content, no matter how much and things came up against it, but that's okay. The message got out there. You did not deter me negative energy. That's why I said, I don't know, there's something going on around Roblox. I'm itching to pull some cards, actually. I'm sorry, I have to. Just for my conspiracist mind. Just want to know. Is Roblox truly protecting PD files? 3 cards, 1 card, 1 card. And I'm going to use the parts that says yes and no. And then the overall vibe that I get from the card. Okay. Roblox, are you protecting PD files? Duh. Okay. Oh my God. Yo, okay. A man came out, but at the top corner, it says yes. Yes, it's protecting those male PD files. And that's allegedly. I mean, I could pull it up closer. If you guys want to see that I'm not making this up. Hold on. Okay. And now, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I sure did. And with that being said, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It would really mean a lot to the channel. We would really appreciate it. Please and thank you. Give this video a thumbs up and share this video with anybody. Literally, just share this video with anybody and everybody. Get the message, get the word out there. Anybody that you know is playing Roblox, definitely monitor what is going on in their conversations, and maybe don't even let them play it without you being in the room with them, so that way you can monitor what they are doing. So with that being said, I will see you sunflowers in the next one, and I hope you enjoyed this PSA, and I will see you sunflowers in the next one. Sunflowers!